Okay, I did this video, no, last time, I think it was on Tuesday's video, and a lot of interest to see how I would process this. This is a tile, and you can see, the shimmer on this is just amazing. I don't know if you can see this along here. That's the snowflake and the opal dust, and it gave a real gave us snow. It looks like snow there. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this works on an ornament. But that's pretty much as good as I could hope for. That gold just really does a really good job. I recently did a video on how I do my ornaments, and I'll leave a link up above to show that video. It's step by step. It covers everything that I do with it. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to release the skin on this. And I just needed a straight edge, and I didn't have anything small enough to work exactly. So I'm using one of my palette knives, and all I need is to get a straight edge, bring it as close to that edge as I can. I've got my X-Acto blade, and I'm just going to score. Don't mind the train in the background. Not quite long enough, so I had to just kind of improvise. Okay, there's the first. I'm just trying to be careful with my mat. These silicone mats, I gotta tell you, I absolutely love. Last side. And of course, the moment of truth is coming. Whether or not this is going to make me into a liar about how easy this will be. But let's see. Got a good score on it. I just need to get a corner up. And we'll see if that works. Got a corner. I'm just going to slowly peel this up. Don't want to pull too hard. I don't want to tear it. So I'm going to take it nice and slow. As you can see, it is coming up pretty easily. Hope that's not too far out of frame. Take this side over here. Pulling a little hard on that, because that ends up pulling the paint just a little too much and overstretching it. I'm having to go a little slower than I was. The only reason that matters is because you don't really want to. You want to be able to put this down flat. The good thing about using a 6-inch tile, which this is my ornaments are 4 inches. There you go. Is 4 inches around. So by using a 6-inch, I get a nice extrude. So I can choose now where I want this to appear on my ornament. Let me grab an ornament real quick and I'll be right back. So I've got to grab myself an ornament. As you can see, it's plenty big enough to more than cover this. And you can see this ornament, what I've done on it, and I cover this in the long form video that I did for the entire process. This is simply glitter, and it's on the inside. And I used a little bit of varnish on the inside, let it drain and dry up just a little bit so it didn't discolor the glitter itself. Heck, I'll tell you, honestly, I could hang that on the tree and it would be just absolutely stunning. So I'm really happy with this glitter. It was a mix of 3 different glitters that I have in my storage. So I got some serious color shifts there. I hope you can see that. But that's another video. Again, that's going to be up above. Check it out if you're interested. And what I would do with this now is I'd find where it would have to be and do a cutout on it. I just wanted to stick to that. And then let me see if I can find my cutter. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and what I have here, these are fancy now. They cost a whole fortune. I think I spent a total of $4 on these. I got them off Amazon. They're cookie cutters, cookie bagel type cutters. This basically is a little bit too large. Take the next one down. That's the nice thing about this. I got a whole series of them. I can choose however I feel the mood strikes. So, there we go. Now I can go anywhere on here and choose where it would be that I'd want to have my color. Now I got that very nice snow effect over here, so I want to include that. And although I really love this gold, I want to include that also. This is beautiful on this side, but it's kind of plain jade. So if I put it over here, I get my entire, I think I get that looks like a good place for it, because I'll get not only the gold, but I also get the snow and that blue teal look underneath. It doesn't matter what you use to cut on. I'm taking it off my silicone mat because silicone mat, number one, I love. It's easy to clean. Number two, it's not cheap. So let's not cut our silicone mat. And what I'm going to do, put it on a cutting surface, and I'm going, okay, how are we going to do this? Where do we want to see it? So I think that's a good place. I just hold down, take my sharp, my my cutting tool, and I'm just going to cut around the inside of my cookie cutter. Carefully, so as not to pull or shred the inside. I think we should be pretty good there. Let's see how we did. Perfect. There you go. See it? If I had a smaller ornament, I could use some of that. I'll save it because you never know what it's going to be in the future. But look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this. That snowflake. I hope you can see that, but if you can't, trust me on it, it's beautiful. Now I take my ornament. I decide my orientation. Do I want it on top or on the bottom? Do I want that to come off the top there? Whatever the decision is, then we go for it. This has been drying. I made that video over the weekend. It is now Tuesday. The video for this just aired this morning. And so the back of this, or the bottom of this, is actually just a little bit tacky still. Not wet, but tacky enough that it's grabbing onto my ornament. That's a nifty idea. Okay, do I like the placement of that? It's a little high. So the nice thing about it, because it's not really stuck to it. A lot more stuck to it than I thought it would be. Okay, didn't stretch it too much. Let's see how we look. Now it's a little low, so let's cut the difference in half. This is all the process. See, now I want it to stick when I finally get to the right place. And let me cut some of this out just to get to the point where I finally find the place I want it. Or maybe I'll just leave it because it is a discovery process. You know, I know what I want to do when I do these, but sometimes the method of doing them can shift. Because you don't do ornaments every day. This is where arts and crafts meet arts. I guess that's part of the name, isn't it? Arts and crafts. Okay, do I want to, let's see. So I've got a couple of puckers here that I have to figure out what I'm going to do with. And we'll see what I end up doing with that as time goes. But right now, that gives you the idea. I'll figure these two little guys out here in a bit. And I'll show you the final product most likely. But there you have it. That's how we do one of these. And honestly, down out of the way. Honestly, I'll put my thumbs there so you can pretend like that's not there. You got an ornament here that is very individualized. It's simpler than pouring directly onto the ornament itself, because my process for pouring onto an ornament by itself is much more involved. You have to mask things off. In this case, you don't have to mask. And if I had used the larger one, I probably would have been able to make it all the way over to here. And I would have had a different problem, but it would have solved that. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to leave it there. That's my process. Listen, I hope this was helpful. And I hope that you'll be able to use it in maybe your holiday ornaments if you're doing any. And, let me know what you think. Maybe we can do more of these. This is just a talk-through video of my process. And I'd be interested to hear what you think. So leave a note down in the comments. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and the bell to let you know when I have videos that come out. Usually twice a week. Some weeks more, some weeks less, but usually two videos per week. And I try to cover things that you'll find interesting or moreover useful, and you can apply to your own artistic endeavors. So let me know what you think. I want to thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.